Hi, it's Phaedra from allthingsphaedra.com, and today I'm talking all things Disney, specifically Disney cruises. So I am lucky enough to be on the relaunch of the newly reimagined Disney Magic, one of the Disney cruise ships. I've never been on a Disney cruise. It's my first, but I do love all things Disney. So I'm really excited to be here. I'm really excited to explore a lot of the features of the ship. I've had a chance to. And I'm even more excited because I am here with Joe Lanzisero, who has this really cool title of Chief Creative Executive for Disney. And Joe's going to tell us a little bit about what that title means exactly.
Okay. First, it's great fun to be here too, and I'm glad you're having fun. Actually, my job at Imagineering, which is like the best job in the world, I oversee groups of artists and designers and leading the design for not only everything you see here on the cruise ship, I'm also overseeing design for Hong Kong. Imagineering is the arm of the Walt Disney Company that designs and produces and creates all the attractions and theme parks and hotels and things for parks and resorts for Disney around the world. So that's what I do.
So, to be an Imagineer, I'm kind of curious about this. Where did you get your degree in Imagineering? Tell me a little bit about this career path.
You know, it's so interesting because we have 140 different disciplines at Imagineering, and they come from various career paths because there's really no direct line to becoming an Imagineer. I think you got to be a showman at heart or show person at heart. You got to understand people. You got to understand our core brand and our audience. And then you bring various different disciplines to that. Like I said, we have artists, writers, designers. I actually came from a film and animation background. I was fortunate to be taught by some of the artists that worked with Walt himself. But people come from all different disciplines. It's a very unique job, as you can
So you're
tell.
telling me a blogger could be an Imagineer. We got all the skills.
That's right.
Just let me know if you have any openings.
Okay.
So let's shift our focus to the ship, which is why we're here. Disney Magic originally launched in 1998, now 15 years old. So tell me a little bit about when does Disney decide it's time for a refresh, it's time for a change? And how long does that process take from conception to implementation?
You know, I don't think there's no hard, fast rules. One of the things that Walt Disney said when he opened Disneyland, he said what he loved about it, unlike film, where once you make a film, it's done. He said the theme park will always evolve, trees will grow, new ideas will come. And it was something he could always play with. And I think we've held true to that philosophy with our parks, our resorts, and now with the cruise ship. Always looking at how can we make the experience better. Our audience changes, our brand evolves, technology evolves. I mean, Walt was always excited about what was the new technology that he could engage to use in a way to tell stories. So for us, it was looking at looking at all the great things that we did with the Dream and the Fantasy, our two new ships, and understanding how much our audience loved those ships and all the things that improved both the efficiency of how the ship worked, but mostly guest experience and how much they loved the ships. So the decision was made because this was our oldest ship and kind of our flagship, and so we went back into the design of the ship and just looked at those areas, being very focused on maintaining what those elements were that people loved about the ship, and then how we can make that better. And in some cases that meant changing it completely, like the kids' spaces, and in other cases it meant just enhancing what was there, like with Animator's Palette and the atrium.
Oh, perfect segue. So I want to talk about Animator's Palette. I had a chance to eat at this restaurant on board last night and was fortunate enough to talk with Joe earlier about one of his favorite spaces, that being Animator's Palette. So, and what we talked about was how it kind of was meant to be an experience at dinner, and to bring in a lot of the old animated elements and the new ones, and really make you feel something, which I did. I laughed, I cried.
Perfect.
But it sparked conversation at dinner last night, and so I'm going to ask you the questions I asked everybody at dinner.
Sure.
What is your favorite animated Disney movie?
Oh, you know what? I think probably Peter Pan.
Really?
Yeah. Because I'm a kid that never grew up. I'm the boy that never grew up. As are a lot of Imagineers and a lot of creative people.
Yeah. That one actually came up at dinner last night. And then how about with the newer era, more like the Pixar type movies? Do you have a favorite?
I love Woody. You know,
Toy Story movies?
Yeah. I love the Toy Story films.
They've got my heart, for
indeed.
sure. Anything else you want to tell us about the magic that maybe I haven't discovered yet that some of the people out there would like to know some of the details or the things we should look for, the hidden Mickeys.
All that is here, and and that's what we try to do with these experiences: create levels of experience. That works on a face value, but as you get deeper into it, there's more stories, there are more details. So I would just say, everybody needs to come out and take a look at it. That's all, and enjoy, and dive deep, and relax, and have a great time.
I couldn't agree more. I am thrilled to be here. I'm thrilled for Disney to have me here, and I would just say, let's keep on Imagineering.
Okay.
Thanks, Joe.
Okay, it was a pleasure.
Okay, you too.